Hey, what's good, everybody? What is good in the hood? Hopefully you're all having a good one, and welcome back. Hello, hello. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube, and we are back again. Let's go ahead and turn down this music. All right, thank you so much for being here. Yo, what's good, Tism? How you doing? All right, let's go ahead. We're getting back into Rive at the top of the stream. We are currently doing a bit of an initiative. I don't really do Borderlands 4 in 3 days. I can't wait. Let's go, Tism. I personally don't really do goals or anything like that, so I'm trying something out here. If we get 50 subscribers, and this includes like on YouTube, this includes like your re-ups. If you're a faithful subscriber and you're able to show that notification, it'll add to the total. If we get 50, I'll do an 8-hour stream on Saturday, kind of hang out all day, you know. Give it a shot, seeing if it's something people are interested in. I'm jamming. Hey, what up, Bubba? Man, Borderlands 4 in 3 days. That's gonna be exciting. The last Borderlands game I played wasn't a Borderlands game. It was Tiny Tina's. All right, yeah, let's do this for right now, but I might make some changes. First run of TT was amazing. After that, it fell off. Like, as in, like your first playthrough of Tiny Tina's was great, but then after that, it was just like, whatever. Are you somebody who likes to run through Borderlands multiple times? Tism? Yeah, okay. Rism with the Tism. What's good, Galileo? I have thousands of hours on Borderlands 2. Played some of 3, but the story was awful. I heard that 3 was not that good. I played through 2 on Xbox 360 to a point because I think they were giving it away for free. Like back in 2013. I don't think I beat the campaign. I think like essentially what had happened is I was playing with a group of friends and we all decided we were going to beat the game together, and we made it to like the last chapter of the game, and then things just fell apart. And game was amazing for 3. Oh, nice. Just realize it has a floating cat. Well, Galileo, shameless plug. If you're interested in any Last Epoch DLC, use my code. Use my next. Oh, is the bot not working right now? Oh. Everybody, I went back to hammers. How do you manage the mana without the reduced cost rings? I use the reduced cost rings. That's how I manage it. They're sealed on both rings. I seal a tier 1 on each ring. That's the only way I could do it. All right, let's see what's going on with the bot. You're making me look bad here, Cloudbot. Bad. You're making me look bad. Dookie. What do you mean you're active? No, you're not. I think bot has left the chat. There it is. Yeah. Only if it makes sense for you, Galio. Yeah, here, let me show you, Andrew. Let me show you what I'm working with. You use Streamlabs desk? Yeah, I use the Streamlabs desktop. Yes, sir. If you look right here, Andrew, at the very bottom, it'll say sealed affix -3. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I use the Streamlabs OBS. So far, I haven't had any issues, but I've known people who have had issues. Both Hog and Aaron have had issues with it in the past, and I've pretty much made the decision that if I ever run into an issue, I'll switch to regular OBS, but until then, here I am. I know nothing about crafting. Okay, Andrew. What you're going to be looking for, let me grab a ring. Yeah, let's grab a ring. There we go, great example. All right, so here's my ring that I want to I want to do things with. All right, so in this case, I'm not exactly sure what issues they've had exactly, Galio. I don't know what happened to Hog. I know with Aaron, there was something going wrong with the scenes, and it was just a mess, apparently. I don't know the specifics. Okay, so in order to seal an affix, Andrew, you gotta use the Glyph of Despair. You might have a couple of these. They look kind of cool. They're brown with purplish light lettering. So what I do, typically what I would do in a situation like this, I'm looking for a godlike ring. I know I'm gonna want to seal the minus mana whatever. I'm going to try and remove an affix. It works. I use a rune of removal for that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to throw on the throw. It's been added, and then we're going to need something over here. Let's just throw on block. I'm probably going to run out of forging potential. Oh, no. Lovely. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Glyph of Despair to seal throwing damage and reduced mana cost. It worked. It's significantly easier to seal a throwing damage and reduced mana cost affix if it's tier 1 and if there was 4 affixes on the item. So it succeeded, but I ran out of forging potential. There we go. So think of that process that I just did, and that's kind of how I got the reins. It took a while. I had to look really hard. Eventually, I found what I was looking for. If you would rather, you can go for much higher. You can go for a tier 6 or tier 7 throwing minus throwing attack mana cost. So you can have a 5th stat. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can have 5. Now, like I said, you gotta finagle it. All right, you gotta finagle it. So, best of luck, Andrew. All right, let's get some gameplay going on. Galileo, thank you so much for the purchase. I think it's bugged. I know you didn't tip the full price of the... I mean, if you did, thanks, but I know it's bugged right now. You just purchased it, and then I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Galileo. Thank you so much for using my code. It really means a lot. You're very welcome. I'll take the credit. Yeah, guys. Take note. Hey, what up, Air Dragon? How's it going, man? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thing is, chap, everything dies real fast. It's kind of the issue I'm having with this build right now. Everything just dies. Dies super fast. Look at that. Just finally getting settled for the evening. Busy days. I've seen more football this last week than in my entire life. Really? Really? Like kids games or like NFL? Were you a big Diablo 3 guy? Yeah, I got into Diablo 3 quite a bit. I got into it late, so around the time I was getting into Diablo 3, there was a new expansion being released for it called, it was the Crusader expansion. So that's the one with, I don't want to say Mephisto. what was his name? It was not malfeasance, but it was like, you know, manifestation, malfeasance. Well, I don't know. Anyway, had that guy. He was like one of the main archangel guys who just kind of became death incarnate, and he was going to bring balance to the world by ending all demon kind. And you know, if you know the lore of Diablo 3, humans are actually half demon. Reaper, yeah, the Reaper of Souls. If you know the lore of Diablo, humans are actually the product of angels and demons. So by destroying all demons, he would also, in essence, destroy all humans, leaving only angels. So, you know, we had to put a stop to him, blah, blah, blah. Malthiel, yeah, malfeasance, that guy. Anyway, what's good, Jesse? Yeah, so that's when I started playing. It literally just released when I bought Diablo 3. So I got all the benefits of loot 2.0. I got to, you know, I wasn't there for the auction house. I missed all that, but I was there for seasons. I played for the first few seasons. I think my last season where I went freaking ham and cheese was season 10. And that was the season when they introduced the set or buffed the set that I think they introduced it, but it was the Falling Sword set with the hammers. Yeah, I pushed, man. I think I ended top 500 for Crusader in North America. Wizards, hey, what up? Yeah. Malthiel. Yeah. So hopefully that answers your question, Andrew. All I hear is chickens. I mean, there's no chickens here. Okay. The lizard sounds like chickens, specifically chickens from Link to a Past when you hit them with things. Those poor chickens. What happened here? So how was your guys' day today? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hopefully went well for you. I'm benching Jaden Daniels versus Green Bay and starting Goff against Chicago. I have Amon-Ra, so I feel good about it. Really? I mean, I kind of don't blame you for that, man. Like, that's going to be a tough matchup, but You might get a lot of running yards out of Jaden Daniels, though. Like, he's probably going to be running for his life. I mean, I guess it also depends on your league. I mean, Goff's going to, you know, my defense is green. Oh, I got you. No, I actually 100% understand that. Like, it could be really rough when you, like, want one faction to do good, but then you're going up against the other faction. Pretty chill, work from home and played LE all afternoon while selling. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations. Hopefully you made some good sales. So it's like a guaranteed one will do well or take a chance with the other. Yeah. And then, like I said, it could also depend on your league. Like in 2 leagues that I play in, we get half a point for completion. So, you know, it kind of helps even out the quarterback room. That way everybody's not, like, you know, falling over themselves trying to get the running quarterbacks in those leagues. I personally like it that way. You know, guys like Goff who throw a lot have a lot of value as well. And it's not just, you know, pick up Lamar, your season's done, or Jaden Daniels and your season is done. So I can perfectly 100% understand that. Oh, Lurk. Oh, appreciate the Lord Galio. What did I die to? Dark Bolt? Eat shit. I need to get better at Lich. Yeah, I still haven't played Lich. I feel like Lich was just like one of those classes that you liked or you didn't play. I don't understand Acolyte defense. Same here. Ward and Leech, yeah. Especially for Lich. I mean, I don't know what specific nodes, but I see builds where they're just constantly draining. So you gotta be attacking to keep it up. Is there ever a use for singularity other than selling it? I'm gonna be honest, I used to use it with certain builds, but then somebody clued me into the fact that it only works on hit damage. And I don't know about you, but when it comes to hit damage, typically we're trying to at least get some sort of crit. You know, crits can get really juicy with that critical strike multiplier, so yeah, I no longer use singularity. I think it needs to be looked at again. I think they should remove the hit factor and it just give 20%, you know, potentially 20% more damage, or maybe cut it down a little bit. Like if it's no longer going to be hit damage, you know, maybe cut it down to a maximum of 15%, but it'd be cool for those non-crit builds. Because now I can't think of a single use case where I'd want to slot that in versus trying to get a class idol or something in. Cool, I'm playing a hammer build. Right? I'm playing a hammer. I'm playing a bleed dot hammer build, right? It's all about dots. But my hammers, whenever they hit, do 20% more damage. Oh, does that impart on the bleed? No. No, it doesn't. Blue feather band. You beat your first Harbinger, like, ever? Or your first Harbinger with this character? Ever? Well, congratulations, Air Dragon. Is this all with the lightning blast, or are you still trying to make disintegrate work? There's one that we had like a really like awesome. Yeah, this was it. Yo, I can't drop a red ring with LP to save my life. Sorry to hear that. Honestly, I like until last season. Last season was the first time I ever got a red ring with LP personally. I'm not saying, you know, boo-hoo for you. It's unfortunate. I understand. Because I will say this, last season I got several rings with LP. I was able to, I think I had 3. So I was able to set up a couple different builds with them. How you doing, Blue Beyond? Welcome back. Every nemesis gives me poison resist. That stinks. I want something. Okay, you're like, at least give me an attribute. I find those to be some of the more interesting red rings is the one with attributes on it. I'm gonna have to grab another drink. Be right back, guys. Just dropping by to let you know your builds are updated. Appreciate it, Tech. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hopefully you had a great trip. Welcome back. You have leveling builds up tomorrow? Yeah, no worries, man. Tech, are you on Discord? Should I be sending the builds directly to you, or is sending them to Aaron fine? Lots of fish in the freezer. Glad to hear it. Aaron's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, Aaron is fine. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Much love. He's that Will Turner. Yeah. That Will Turner. Lots of fish in the free. Oh, did you have a video for No, I didn't have a video for Javelin. What I'll probably do is just pin it in the top comment of Javelin. Be like, hey guys, here's what I think will be the best. At the moment, I don't have any plans to retest it. I'll have to cook some salmon. Excellent, man. You take care. Later. Hey, what up, Jason? Welcome back, man. How you doing?
Bankai.
Is that Rive Sage? Rive Sage!
Katen Kyokotsu.
Salmon on the grill sounds good. I know, right? Send some over here. Man, I was grilling on Sunday, bro. I want to grill again next Sunday, man. Have football playing, me in the backyard grilling, man. That sounds fantastic. I'm sure my wife would love it too. She'd just kick back and I'd be like, here, try this, try that. I just grilled this random apple I found in the pantry. Which actually, that doesn't sound half bad either, man. A little brown sugar. Talking L.E. Harvey, though, right? Well, I know Air Dragon used to go ham and cheese on last Epoch. I remember back in beta, like he joined on one of my games. Dude was just going around murdering everything. Like, okay, like I could probably tell you exactly what happened, bro. Last Epoch launches, season cycle 1.1 launches, and then a week or 2 weeks later, one of the most banger Path of Exile leagues launch, and Air Dragon played that right up until the launch of Path of Exile 2. He plays Path of Exile 2. He hurt his hand, and he has not been playing games since. He is now just getting back around to trying some of the last Epoch content. Am I correct, or am I way off on that one, Air Dragon? Just trying to catch a little of the stream. Yeah, I'll appreciate that, Jason. Not to mention Final Fantasy. I know Air Dragon likes Final Fantasy. Probably shave a little. Okay. Wait, was this your first time getting to Mono's, Air Dragon? Because I remember you playing Disintegrate in beta, and it felt like you were just murdering everything. We ran through some dungeons. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was like, oh man. I was like, dang, you were super murdering everything back then. The only backseating Air Dragon's ever done to me is telling me to play Disintegrate. That's the only backseat Air Dragon's ever done. He'd be like, yo, I got a suggestion. Play Disintegrate. You want to hear my thoughts and opinions? Disintegrate. He almost made me do it one time too. Remember, I took a poll on chat. I'm like, okay, guys, what should my next build be? And, you know, the first 3 builds is what we took votes on. Air Dragon got in Disintegrate. He actually got 3 other people to vote for it, but Swipe Werebear won out. Swipe is cool, but have you heard of Disintegrate? Yeah, Swipe did win that one. What was the game? Thank you for streaming it. Absolutely, ST93. And that's a great segue into telling you guys about the current goal of the week. If you guys can hit 50 subscribers on Twitch, this includes if you already have like a Prime sub, or if you're already a current subscriber and you just share that, you know, you're still subscribed, to update the total, I will do an 8-hour stream on Saturday. It's a little incentive. I don't know how much of an incentive that is for you guys, but hey, throwing it out there. Reefer Sage, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. I've been playing Multi-Strike, but I'm on hardcore and the sacrifice damage from Smite is hella rippy. Oh, so I'm lost. Bubba Jack with the 5 bomb. Thank you so much. Okay, why is that not adding Reefa Sage's thing to the total? Okay, I'll keep track of it in my head. Thank you so much, Bubba. And it puts us into a hype train. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. So Savicus gave 5 to the cause yesterday. Bubba 5 today. Reefa. Thank you for continuing to be a member of this channel. I appreciate it. Air Dragon with the 5 bomb as well. Thank you so much. Tess, appreciate it. Thank you. Man, we're one step closer to an 8-hour stream. On Saturday. I want to be clear. This is on Saturday, because I work full time. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, Air Dragon with the 1 gifted sub, and it goes to NAF. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. 1 went to Divine. Nice. Yeah, if you guys got a gifted sub from Bubba or Air Dragon, drop a thanks in chat. Me too. I work on Saturday as well. I'm sorry, Jason. It'll be streamed here to Twitch if that's any consolation. Twitch and YouTube if that's any consolation. Yeah. Air Dragon must care about you, Nav. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
That's a lot of nuts!
That is a lot of nuts. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. All right. Another one? Jeez, it's just false temple after false temple. Thank you so much for everybody who contributed to the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're one step closer to an 8-hour stream on Saturday. Choo choo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Air Dragon. Thank you, Bubba. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Reefer. Yo, my cards, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What in the world is that? Yeah, so I want to do good damage on MS Smite. I gotta invest more into sacrifice with my HP bar.
No, that's a lot of damage.
So that is a lot of damage. Now, okay, Naf, you're taking the next node over though, right? Here, let me get out of here. You keep mentioning sacrifice. I'm assuming you're also taking atonement, right? Okay. All 5 points? What build planner? Who made the build? I mean, yes, it technically works, but you might accidentally end up. Okay, so what are you trying to take? It's on max roll. All right. So on max roll. All right, let's take a look at max roll. You said it was it a paladin build? Well, you should be safe now because now you're a member. There's nothing wrong with max roll. Is it like one of the mainline one? Okay, cool. Okay, Volca. Last updated August 16th. So you're playing Void Knight. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the thing about this build that I'm a okay, what's the starter look like? Okay, starter looks fine in game. Like, here's what I want to know though. Like, I don't know, like, and obviously you're playing hardcore. I don't know if I would multi-strike to proc. I don't know if I would go straight into doing a 5-1 unless I have these items, because the basis of the build is leech it all back, right? No, yeah, and these rings probably, I'm not going to say crucial, but they probably help a lot. That way you could survive a hit so you can leech it all the way back up. So let's take a look at the way they have this set up. Okay, so here's what I would do. Naf. I would probably take points out of critical strike multiplier first. Take 2 points out, put it over here. See how it feels after that. If you're still having issues, take the remaining 2 points out of conflagration, put it into sacrifice, see how it feels. And then slowly, as you can upgrade the gear, start reducing it by 1 and putting that back into your damage. Yeah, Omni. Yeah, even Volker right over here said it's recommended, but honestly, it's probably required just for the mana cost. Yeah, so that's what, especially if you have all 26 points. And since you're playing hardcore, I would take points out of here and here, put it all into 5, and then slowly test it by reducing it by 1 to see if you can survive. And, and leech it all back up. Because I'm assuming... Yeah, I'm assuming they take leech, which they do. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so test that out. I personally, like me personally, I've always had a hard time with smite builds that didn't have at least 3 points into atonement. Personally, like I know, like I've seen a number of builds where they've put only 1 point in and they got enough leech, whatever. Personally, I struggle with that, so I do a minimum of 3 points. For me personally, could be skill issue, but it's just for me. I want it to feel comfortable. I will say this: most of the time, I do all 5 points. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. No problem. You went kind of hard. Now you're trying the Void Knight version. Well, it's cool seeing Omnividence getting some love. I feel like that staff's kind of underappreciated. It's also not the most common staff of all time either. It's a super fun build, yeah. Hi, yo, D's, welcome back, man. You know what? Right. Be good to get more attack speed, but I don't think I could fit it anywhere. I'm still like level 80 something and a fair bit of gear to replace. Yeah. I got you. Been lurking mostly. We just realized got a gifted sub. Well, I appreciate the lurk, man. How's it going? It's going great, bro. It's going great. We're having a good time. We currently have a goal, an initiative we're working towards. I will do an 8-hour stream on Saturday if we get 50 subscribers. And this includes Prime subs. If you're a current subscriber, you're added to the total with your re-ups. And so, yeah, that's what we're doing, man. Other than that, chilling, testing out the build. We're going to try out a two-handed version soon. Probably in the middle of this stream. I'll probably switch over to two-handed. This feels pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I wanted to do apathies. Like, I have a couple sword catchers that I'm going to stick into the Nemesis and try and get LP on. I'm thinking I might, with a sword catcher, try that with one of the frenzy items, the crown or the belt. A primal exalt with T8 attack speed. No, I was thinking... No, for a T8 won't work. My brain's starting to reply to what you're saying. Yeah, a T8 won't work because I'm using Truesight glass. You're just playing? Yeah, I think I want to do apathies. Mana stick? Do you mean World Splitter? Mana stick. Yeah, I forgot the name. I mean, mana stick is fair. I knew what you were saying. I knew what you were saying. Yo, D's, thank you so much for the 5 bomb, getting us closer to the goal. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. And just so you guys are aware, I am writing these down. Like, I have the tracker there as a general thing, but, you know, sometimes... You know, it's going off our total amount of subscribers. So sometimes, you know, somebody from a month ago used a Prime or, you know, gifted a sub and that expires and that goes away. I'm not going to make you guys climb uphill. I am tracking totals. So every time you guys do something like that, you know, if you do a re-up or a Prime or something, I'll note it. Better prepare for those 8 hours. Yeah, man. Yeah, if you guys hit the 8-hour mark, if we hit the 8 hours, I'll think of some stretch goals. What's the goal requirement? 50 subscribers for the week. 50 subscribers for the week. Oh, one went to Tectonics. Okay, so let me go ahead and yes, before Saturday. So you guys got till Friday night. Better prepare for those 8 hours. Roger that. Yeah. You guys got till Friday night. Okay, I got you written down, D's. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a stretch goal. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but if we hit this goal... What if Shizar makes an appearance? Not all of you are aware of who Shizar is. Shizar hasn't made an appearance in a while. Now, I will say this. I can't do Shizar for 8 hours, guys. My throat will be gone. My throat will be gone. And yes, there's a joke in there somewhere. But, you know, Shizar will make an appearance. As a stretch goal. How many subs to get to 50? 35. Oh, actually, I just realized that is a cocoon item. Orbis at 1.2 thousand corruption is so much harder than the rest of the content. You think 1,200 corruption Orbis is harder than Uber Aberoth? I mean, I guess it depends on the build. Yo, AJ, thank you so much for becoming a member over on YouTube. Let me add that to the total over here. Yo, thank you so much. Yeah. I'll count you two. Bam. Well, not Uber. Okay, I wanted to make sure I knew where you stood. Wanted to make sure know where you stood. Okay, so the goal right now is only counting Twitch. I have AJ written down. If we start getting enough people, contributing over on YouTube, I'll just go to a handwritten thing. Not handwritten, but little tracker on screen. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, AJ, for becoming a member over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Hey, what's good, Bubba? So, if you want, I don't know if I fully address it in the YouTube section on the loot filter, but my recommendation was, while leveling, just turn it off, uncheck everything, and then as you need stuff, check them in. So you'd probably start off with the, hide normal, hide these items. And then as you're going, hide normal items. Once you're going a little bit further, hide normal magic. I would mostly start using these when you get to monoliths. How do you make the double T7 rule? So double T7 is essentially select every affix except for those. I also don't select affixes. And then I do more or equal to tier 7, 2. With at least 2. Yeah. And then I just make them colors that I understand. I gotta hit the hey, yo, Jason. Thank you so much for being here, man. You take care. Oh, I gotta restart the game, guys. It glitched. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, that way YouTube can contribute. Because that little, you know, nice decorative thing, that only tracked Twitch. And that way it's a little bit more clear for you guys to see. So thank you very much, AJ. Your membership has added to the total. Clean this up just one more time, chat. Subs. Okay, cool. Hey, what up, Spox? How's it going, bro? Oh, I have critical strike avoidance on. Oops. Not seen you in a few days? Yeah, it's been a little while, bud. I was on yesterday. I was off Sunday. And I was on Saturday, yeah. Yeah, things are going all right, man. We're just continuing to work on this Rive build. It's feeling pretty fun. What have you been up to, Spox? You had surgery, fell out with hog, have not gained much. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that. Hopefully, you know, you guys can come to a. I don't know what the thing was, and I don't need to know. No. But it's going all right? Okay. I'm happy to hear that, man. I'm happy to hear that. Hopefully you can find some time to do some gaming since then. Obviously having surgery, you know. I don't know how much that's impacting your you know, motivation to play. I mean, if I just had surgery, I might not want to play. Just waiting on Borderlands 4. There you go. You got a goal in mind. Borderlands 4 hype in the house. Can't wait. I mean, it looks like it's going to be good. It looks like it's going to be good, guys. I mean, here's hoping. Thankfully, my original Twitch streamers are here. You, Aaron, and Frosty. Hey, man, glad I could be here to help. Glad I could be here to help. Give you something to focus on. Hey, yo, Spellpot. What's good, bro? What is good? Welcome back, Spellpot, man. It's always good to see you in the chat, man. Oh, well, will you look at that? Triple tier 6. Oh, boy. Thank you. Oh, yeah, anytime, man. Last Epoch, in my opinion, is the best ARPG around. I mean, it's certainly my favorite. It's certainly my favorite. LE, one of the best games around. I just always have a good time when I'm playing Last Epoch. People ask, how can I play this game this much? Obviously, you know, I kind of have a financial incentive attached to it, but also I do really like the game. It's one of those games where I can kind of turn my brain off. It's one of those games I could turn my brain off and just kind of, you know, go about. Now, I got to have some semblance. I gotta have some semblance of, you know, thought in there, especially when I'm recording videos. Ones are like, what are you even doing? I know, right? What do I got? I've never purchased like one of these things before. Bag of Uniques. Glyphs. Oh, runes? Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Don't buy anything other than amber. Don't buy that. I have plenty. I have plenty. Yeah, the runes, that was disappointing. I was like, wait, what? You didn't even get a Roa? Rune of Ascendance, huh? What was Roa in League of Legends? Was it Rod of Ages? That's kind of what I think of whenever I see somebody say Roa. I start saying Rod of, and then I'm like, oh, wait, Rune of Ascendance. Is that item even still in the game? Dude, I haven't played League of Legends in forever. I almost said Last Epoch. Oh my gosh. I got issues. Yeah, I haven't played that game in forever. I have played Teamfight Tactics. I do get down on some Teamfight Tactics every once in a while. Never touched it again. Yeah, so I found I developed an addiction back in 2012. Yeah, I go that far back. When somebody gave me a cracked copy of Warcraft 3 and a list of a huge file of custom maps. Now at the time I lived in a house with a bunch of other guys. We all had laptops, so guess what we all did? LAN party. We just put that copy of Warcraft 3 on everybody's laptop along with those maps, and we would just kind of pick and choose. And we ran into one called Defense of the Ancients. Hooked. We would just play that against each other. Hey, what up, Jazzy? We would just play that against each other, LAN party. And so eventually I was like, now you could play it against other people, like as a custom map. But then we heard there was a game called League of Legends. So eventually we started playing that. We're like, oh, it's kind of the same thing, except there's some different features. So yeah, that was I started playing that back in early 2013. League of Legends. Warcraft 3 custom maps were goated. I want to play some again. I still got like, okay guys, I'm gonna be real. I still got that cracked copy. I got a hard drive that I have from back then. It still works. I plugged it in the other day, and I got all those custom maps from way back when. Yeah. Like now I will say this. Bluetooth you a copy. I will say this. I have purchased Warcraft 3 Reforged, and I don't know if they still do it. I did buy the OG Warcraft 3 games through battle.net. They're still there, but I have to go to the website, and I didn't feel so bad about it back then because I actually owned Warcraft 3 on disc. Both of them, the OG and then what was it, Frozen Throne or whatever, the expansion. Yeah, I owned both of them on disc back in the day. So I mean, what I'm saying is I have paid money for this. I do not endorse pirating. Wink wink. Haven't played Warcraft 3 in a minute. Hey, what's good, Jazzy? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's been a while for me, too. The last time I played was Warcraft 3 Reforged. I kind of like what they did with it, but it just felt super janky at times. New subscriber. Oh, Unleavened Truth, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I might be dead. Yeah. I don't know, DBZ stories had like actual models from Dragon Ball Z. Oh my gosh. Do I have to like just fight this guy and not read chat? Hold up real quick, guys. I gotta stuff a bird over here. Jeez! What in the actual... Why is he doing this over here? He's supposed to do that in the middle of the map. Jeez. Gotta check something real quick, chat. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Ugh. I remember the DBZ stories on Warcraft 3. We had like actual models. Really, did they look good, Naf? $2,004. I mean, that's still pretty good, yeah. And obviously, you have to deal with the confines of the engine, but yeah, I could see it. Was done really well. You can do a lot with the custom maps. The custom maps are goated, like you said. Like entire games were born from those custom maps. To the point that they tried to put, you know, a huge tag on Warcraft 3 Reforged, basically saying we own everything. So stupid. Y'all wonder what happened to Warcraft 3 Reforged, beyond the fact that it got rushed out the door. Hey, what up, Telron? How's it going? How you doing, Telron? How things going? Things are going great, man. I think people want an 8-hour stream. We are 23 Twitch subscribers and 1 YouTube member. Blizzard made what made that mad that people made better games than they did. Keck W. Yeah, seriously. A lot of companies are doing that now. Yeah, and it's just going to stifle creativity. Yeah. 8-hour stream on Saturday. They still mad shutting down private servers. One got shut down to... Yeah, seriously. Yeah, we will do an 8-hour stream on Saturday. We get a combined total of 23 Twitch subscribers and YouTube members. You know, dude, I really want to check out just some custom maps again. Man, you guys got me feeling a little itchy. Warcraft 3 custom maps, man. There's one that I loved. Oh, there's one that I love, and it's not defense that came in late to the conversation. Who's shutting down servers on whom? We were talking about Warcraft 3 and the custom maps, and how on Warcraft 3 Reforged they put in that stupid little. They put in that stupid little thing that said that if you make a custom map, that's basically anything you make for Warcraft 3 Reforged, we own the rights to it. They're trying to prevent another Dota or League of Legends. I mean, I don't know if that explicitly stops them from releasing a Dota or League of Legends, but it means that Blizzard can release their own version. I don't know. 2024 D&D. Well, they pulled that back in what, 2020? See ya, bike. Blue Beyond's like, I'm out. Forget you. Yeah. Catch you later, Blue Beyond. They pulled that. When was that? When did Warcraft 3 Reforged come out? 2019, 2020? Yeah, that's when that got attached to it. But yeah, they pulled the 2024 D&D Beyond. Heroes of the Storm, yeah, but it was different, and I don't know if it was different to an because they tried to release a game called Dota All-Stars, and they got sued by Dota, or the creators of Dota 2, for using the name Dota, which I thought, I'm like, hey guys, like, show some respect at least. So I think ever since that happened, they, you know, like, I don't know if there was something about Heroes of the Storm, like they couldn't use certain aspects of the game. Because like one thing about Heroes of the Storm that kind of it like didn't really have items, right? Or you didn't get currency. Like, I remember having fun on the game, but it always felt like League of Legends light. And what up on Living Truth? You think it's worth the money for the 9079 XT? Or just buy an RX 9070? I don't know the specs. I haven't been shopping for PC parts. I haven't been shopping for PC parts in a while. Let me see if I can take a quick look for you. Is it out right now? No, I'm not seeing any search results for 9079 XT. Okay, how about 9070? Okay, 9070 XT, $700, 16 gigabytes. Reaper Edition. I'll have it tomorrow. Requires a 750 watt power supply. I mean, that's not too insane. I like the pin connector. I would have to watch some reviews here. Yeah, I would have to watch some reviews. What do they got? Okay, so they got a Sapphire 9070 for $650. And then a Power Color 9070 XT for $700. So $50 more. Yeah, it's looking like it's a $50 difference. They're both GDDR6. I would have to look at the specs. Let me look at where GPU user benchmark. I know this is not the best source. The best bench was the Power Color. Okay. They're saying it's about 8% better. I mean, for $50. I mean, for $50 more. I don't know. Like what the teraflops different is. It looks like it's just better at rasterization overall. I mean, honestly, if I'm already ready to invest that kind of money in a graphics card, I would probably just go for the XT, seeing that it's a $50 premium. Okay, but there is this Sapphire one listed for 600, but that looks kind of shady on Amazon. I'm seeing a lot of 9070 XTs going for $800, so that's $700 power color one, and it looks like it's official Amazon. That looks legit. The Reaper with the 3 fans. Yeah, I would just, like, if I was getting the power color, I would go the 9070 XT. Now, if you were looking at the Gigabyte version or the Sapphire version or the Asus Prime version, that'd be more of a conversation, but that power color, like, I've owned power color GPUs. They run pretty well. Some of them were cheaper. Yeah, and that is where I'm on. It looks like, according to GPU Benchmark, it's an 8% difference. They have the same amount of RAM. I don't know what the processing units are, right? You know, like, because the way AMD GPUs work, they have different cores and different, you know, rasterization as opposed to NVIDIA, which just has CUDA cores. I personally would just opt for the XT. You'd probably get a little bit better performance and a bit, and if I'm being honest, better silicon. You can nearly buy a whole PC for that price in Australian. Yeah, well, welcome to. I'm not even gonna say it. It's politics. It's politics. I'm not even gonna say that. Trying to keep it politic free over here. Thanks. Yeah, well, I hope it helps, Unleavened. I mean, it really depends. Like, are we talking used? A 5070 Ti? I mean, he asked about AMD, so I'm assuming he wants an AMD card for whatever reason. Could be software, could be he has free. Well, no, FreeSync isn't an excuse anymore. Like, I haven't looked any of that stuff up. Like, how much RAM, Air Dragon, does a 5070 Ti come with these days? Is it 16? Which is fair, just checking. Yeah, that's how the question was posed. So I didn't try to go, NVIDIA. Really depends on what you're doing with it, man. Because I feel like AMD now only new. Okay, only new. Oh, you're still there. Hey, what's up, Unleavened? How do you feel about NVIDIA? Somebody's pointing out that somebody's pointing out over here that the 5070 Ti is probably cheaper, arguably better. Are you just an AMD kind of guy, Unleavened? Let me look at 5070 Ti. Okay. Air Dragon 5070 Ti is going anywhere from 750 to 1,000. I'm seeing the Asus Tough for 1,000. I'm seeing the cheapest I'm seeing is a Zotac. All right, let's look up GPU Benchmark, which I will say I do use GPU Benchmark, but they have been shown in the past to be biased towards NVIDIA. Yeah, okay. So according to GPU User Benchmark, all right, they're saying the 5070 Ti is about 24% better. And the overclock score value and sentiment. I mean, okay. I feel like value and sentiment is subjective, and when they mean value, they mean market share. Now, under nice to haves, they admit that the 9070 XT has much better texture detail, faster peak complex splattering, much better texture detail under parallax, and faster complex splatting. You also got to think about software. It's an idea. It was a bit. Is it better to go with NVIDIA with AMD CPU? Okay, so here, I can tell you right now, Unleavened, as being somebody who has owned an all AMD rig and who has owned who now currently owns a AMD CPU, NVIDIA GPU. You do get like a little, there is a nice little interaction with sizable bar. I think, I forgot what AMD calls it. I will say this, it did feel kind of more like a gimmick, if that makes sense. Like, from AMD trying to get some extra frames. It might very well have been getting me extra frames because I turned it on right off the start and I didn't really change much of anything. So there is that interaction. I don't know how many extra frames it will get you, but it is there. Now, as somebody who has a 7900X and a 4080 Super, they work fine. They pair very well together. They're very good pairing. I will say this, I only got the NVIDIA card because people like Air Dragon pushed me towards it, and also when I was building a new streaming PC, I wanted to be able to use the GPU to render out the stream. And here, let me turn this down. I feel like I'm trying to yell over it. And I wanted the GPU to render out the stream for me, Twitch and YouTube. AMD's native streaming drivers are not very good. Now, AMD supports AV1, but unfortunately, Twitch doesn't support AV1 yet. YouTube does, but not Twitch. So, what is the best current GPU driver streaming thing that I could get my hands on? It would be an NVIDIA driver for streaming. So that's why I went with an NVIDIA card. I was going to go AMD and stream my CPU again, but that does put your CPU on a longer string. Codecs matter a bit more. Stream software doesn't favor one machine builds with AMD. Right, yeah. When it comes to streaming codecs, that's why I went with an NVIDIA GPU. I feel like AMD has pretty good rasterization. They do really well with just native, just pushing out a raw amount of frames. I feel like NVIDIA is really leaning into the DLSS frame generation aspect, which is cool. I just hope they don't go too far into that. So, I mean, yeah, there is some cool software points. So to sum this up and tie a nice little bow on it, no, I don't think there's a huge bonus for having AMD. Depends on what you're going to do with it. And, unfortunately, I am not up to date on the 9070. Like what's better. I typically watch like Jay's 2 Cents, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unboxed. If you've never heard of Hardware Unboxed, man, those guys down in Australia, they test GPUs. I actually put a lot of stock in Hardware Unboxed. So what you could do, go into YouTube, Hardware Unboxed 9070 XT. They've probably already ran it against a 5070 Ti. The CEO of NVIDIA said AI is the future of GPU hardware. They have done most of the thing they can. Yeah. It's hard to push it further. So they're trying to really invest in the AI, and it might be the way to go. Codecs matter a bit. Most stream software doesn't favor one machine build. Yeah. Hey, what up, Jogs? Hi, brother. Hope you get lucky on your loots today. I appreciate it, Jogs. Thank you. So, yeah, that was a very long-winded response on Live in Truth. CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang, Mr. Leather Jacket himself, the guy who came out and said the 5070 was as powerful as a 4090. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they're kind of paid to do that. Yeah, our last product was absolute garbage compared to our new product. You should buy. Whether it's true or not. Appreciate it. I think I'll just stick with the XT. I managed under 2K and around 1600 minus monitor peripheral, so not bad. Oh, okay. All right, Unleavened. All right, man. Sounds good. Hopefully I helped you out, even though I might have confused you more. I'd say money-wise, 5070 is best dollar to power. Arc B580 is for the truly money-conscious and can live with some things just not working. If you get the cash, the biggest not splurge card is a 5070 Ti. Anything more powerful than that is a luxury. Though the 9070 XT is a good deal on sale. I really did like AMD cards when I was using them. I like their software. Just unfortunately, I needed that streaming codec. I needed that NVENC. And NVIDIA software is not too bad. Though some of the NVIDIA drivers this year, man, oh gosh. Stinky, bro. Like, I have to roll back a few. All right. I think I really need to change up the build. So one thing I'm running into a decent amount is I am getting one shot. I don't think we have a perfect replacement. Driver-wise, AMD wins this year. Agreed. Okay. Can I make this work? This is what... Here's what needs to happen. This needs to seal so I can put on health. Please seal. I can't bring myself to do it. No. 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 but Microsoft ruined it for everybody. I mean, this is true. Okay. Well, I guess this is what we use. We use this Rive. Steam OS is the GOAT. If I only played games on Steam, I might consider it, but also as a streamer, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some good interaction there. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Apathy's mom. All right. Do we really want to use an apathies? I kind of like the idea of maybe trying out. Okay. It's kind of a. Oh, no. We don't want a seal. We want a glyph of envy. Try and turn this into a good base. Okay, Jade Cleaver is not too bad. Oh, no. Not Bearded Axe. Should have just stuck with Jade. Oh, no. Please, no. I should have just stuck with Jade. Oh, it's good for slamming. Oh, no. This has been a yellow bike. I like SteamOS, but honestly, I just Proton and Steam making gaming so much more accessible via Linux has been nice. Hopefully, the new SteamOS they roll out will push that over the edge. Not going to say I want to take some joy from telling Microsoft to stuff it. Yeah, sure. Oh. I do have this. I also have this. Okay, so right now with this setup, wait, what does this have? Oh, cool. It does have armor shred. Appreciate the lurk. Oh, wait, but this isn't good. I need Foe Cleaver. Huh. Okay. Oh, here we go. I am saved. I have been saved. Because this is an okay base. The obsidian base, it's fine. $29. Please go higher. Okay. No, not Rune of Removal. We want Rune of Refinement. This is good. Have I tried it with a Cadence Axe? No. Okay, so let's think about this. Oh, this is my current sword. Okay. No, get rid of that. So an Apathy slammed with a melee critical strike chance. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be better. The only thing we lose is Armor Shred. Literally, the only thing we lose is Armor Shred. We'll get the 101 melee damage. We'll get the massive amount of melee void damage. We'll get the chance to apply Doom, so we can actually use a rain different from Siphon. Okay, out of curiosity... Could we use a Phantom Grip? I think Phantom Grip might be overkill. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do have a 2LP Truesight glass. I did forget this. Hey! Oh, I'd be so pissed at the game. If the game screwed up. Okay. This is actually not too bad. It's actually not too bad. I mean, I won't have the... I'll be missing 7 critical strike avoidance. No shot? Yeah. Hive Workshop is a trusted place for Warcraft 3 maps. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the likes over on YouTube, guys. You just got the Blossom of Immortal? Hey, well done. I haven't gotten too many, but it really depends on like what your build's doing. I do have 3. Not many builds can use it very well. Yeah, let's try this out. See, that's why I don't use it, Daryl. Okay, well, this one's got 56. What's a good prefix? Could be critical strike chance. No lie. All right, guys. This is called Hope and a Prayer. Let's go. We are screwed. We are screwed. Yep. Yep. We got hella screwed. All right. Oh yeah, that one's broken. Oh, not even gonna bother. What about this? Oh. I think we'll just stick with this. Now, the one thing that would... I don't think we should stick with it. Oh, man, this would have been so good. Critical strike chance. Okay. Okay, hold up. Okay, it is max. Nah. Okay. Gamble time. Is it worth the YOLO? Because it might lower the health. The health rolls are juicy. Should I YOLO it? I already know what you guys are going to say. It's not our item. You can YOLO it. Okay. We're going to use this Rune of Refinement. All right, we're going to use this Rune of Refinement. You with creation? Done. Done. All right. Time for a slam. Hey, what up, Big Red Jedi? How you doing? Doing well? How about yourself? Doing pretty good. Creatine it? Or timing's different? It depends what kind of build you're playing. I stunned her. I did enough damage that I stunned her. So that messes with her timings. If you stun her, she'll follow you because you've knocked her out of what she was doing. So that's what I did. What we got going on? All right. Welcome back to another episode of Slams with... Oh, hold up. Be nice, ladies. No stun. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Slams with Pike. We have this 2LP Truesight glass, and we're going to be slamming it with this amulet. We want critical strike multiplier. We're going to lock that in, and then for a build that's going to be up and in your face, you would definitely want cold resistance and freeze multiplier, right? That's what we want. This has been Slams with Bike. Got him! You hate to see it. Have a good Amy for the next build? Quite possibly, yeah.
That's a lot of nuts!
Yeah, that is a lot of nuts. Wait, do I only have T6 critical strike chance on my reins? I don't have T7 critical strike chance on my reins? I have this. All right. Do I have a 2LP Phantom Grip? I do not. Okay, what does this one have? 49%. All right. I don't really think there's much to change here. I could try and re-roll it a couple times to hit 100% crit, but why bother? Okay. Yeah, why? Okay, melee critical strike chance. Okay, I do have this 16%er. Yeah, we could just slam this one. And then I have this one. If I feel so inclined to just go at it with a... If I feel so inclined to go at it with a Exalted. Okay. Okay, cool. How many Falcon Fists do I have? Typically, I'll pick these up if I got, you know. I guess crit. Yeah, because I will lose 50%. All right. Yo, what up, Necro? Best of luck. I sealed the T4. Well, we go. Okay. Oh, it went to 75. Okay. Good luck. I think I'm just going to do this. Already did the slam. All right, cool. Yo, what are you up to today, Necro? Are you playing Necro? Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I didn't stun her that time. That's incredible. Show more leg. Show more leg. What, my legs? Y'all want to see my legs? Or at least Big Red Jedi wants to see my legs. Guaranteed to stun. Oh, oops, wrong. Hold on. All right. Welcome back to another episode of Slams with Pike. We have this 2LP Falcon Fist. We're going to be slamming it with this pair of arcane bracers. We're going to lock in the melee attack speed, and then whatever we get, we'll be fine. Whatever we get, this is just for some experimentation. Let's go. All right, guys, let's go for that W. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, that's actually what we needed. This has been Slams with Bike. Somebody who's built like a lumberjack. I feel you. Well, as somebody who, you know, maybe you can understand, as a cook, I stand all day. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a good way to show off my calf muscles here, but never doubt the thirst. Calves like tree trunks, pretty much. Let's see. Can you guys get a view? All right. Bam, there you go. Premium Cooks calves right there. That is nothing but muscle, chat. I'm telling you, there is not an ounce of flab right there. I better see some good money for this, man. There's websites out there that'll pay you top dollar for this.
It's over 9,000!
I'm telling you, man. You guys better show some appreciation. I'm kidding.
That's a lot of nuts!
Big Red Jenna. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. That takes us to 24. In honor of Big Calf Energy? Yeah, seriously.
Some bitches!
Something like that. Hey, what up, Franix? How's it going? Well, we're not using Warpath, but we can use the chance to shred armor. Ugh. Oh man, I honestly probably wouldn't mind the cold damage taken as physical, but 25% armor shred? No, I want a little bit more than that. I want more than 100%. Okay. What's your favorite movement on Sentinel? I can't... Void Cleave, my friend. I will say this, though. I probably, more often than not, use Shield Rush more just due to the builds that I play. I can use an unspec'd Shield Rush, whereas with Void Cleave, you have to be spec'd into it. Made me feel a bit wild. Honestly, I've been using Void Cleave as a movement skill since beta, and I play a lot of Sentinel. Hi, how's it going? So, at this point, it's just second nature. It's, especially if you're playing it for the first time, it can be kind of weird. It's fast, and you move in the direction of your mouse. It kind of catches you off guard. Just got your solo VK Warpath Uber kill. Let's go. Let's go, Lord Dracan. Yeah, take the Master Whee! I'll try shield, thanks. Yeah. So you could spec into it, but typically, if you spec into Shield Rush properly, you don't need a shield. But here's the thing. You got to spec into it. So builds that you have... Otherwise, you need a shield. Requires a shield. It also costs a frick ton of mana. But if you can make your mana work with Shield Rush unspec'd, bro, fabulous. 1 LP relic drop, 2 Freck, yeah, bike client, yeah, glad I can help. Oh, just what I was looking for. What am I losing? I'm losing some strength. All right. So let's try this out. We're going to have to go respec. We're going to have to respec. Let's try. We're not going to respec too much. We're not going to respec too much. Probably because I want to keep using sigils. Right. Busting Way has followed? On Kick? I'm not even live on Kick. So I haven't been live on Kick in a while. Yo, Busting Way, if you can hear the sound of my voice, that means you got Twitch or YouTube open somewhere. Come find your way. Busting Way, come find your way to one of those chats. I quit going live on Kick because it was nothing but bot spam. $1,328 mana. That's a lot of blue stuff. Yeah, I'll say. Oh, okay. Okay, so right now we're super overcapped. Okay, well, out of curiosity then. Yeah, out of curiosity. Could we hypothetically do something like this? I know I got one. Yeah, here we go. Could we do something like this? We could. Okay, I could get away with it if I had 9% melee critical strike chance. Okay. Oh, I also forgot. Oh, cool. We got a max. There we go. All right, yeah, this doesn't look too bad at all. All right. Okay, what's my best looking anchor? Oh, hey, welcome back, Blue Beyond. How's it going, man? How's it going? Okay, yeah, this is probably my best looking one. Spending all my fortune on prophecies? Oh, boy. What did I do with them? Did I actually drag them into the Nemesis tab? I think so. Alright, cool. This is going to cost a lot of health, chat. Oh, right. Yeah. I need one with like either +2 to Rive, +2 LP, or one with like, yeah, I need something with some fat health. What is this one? This one has 39. Okay, cool. 31, 35. Okay, 35 is looking good. 32, 37. 37, 31. And more armor. Sure. Cool. Oh, wait, I actually got 1 LP Wings of Argentus, huh? Okay. Okay. I could make a copy, or I could try and add. Yeah, just do this. Actually, no. Put that one back. Oh, hold up. Let's kill some more stuff. One red ring, no LP. After spending all your fortune? Another squirrel helm? Let's go. Oh, it was your first prophecy. Hey, man. Sounds like a good return. There we go. Embrace the squirrely wrath? Yeah. Aaron made a case for squirrels going extinct with his lightning wolves. Push to 1300C. Could have gone further, but he got bored. I mean, yeah, that's how I feel about pushing that high. Do I have any with T7 health? Here we go. Let's try and get close to 180. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, 3,365 health. Not too bad. This one actually has a full 25% increased armor. 12 strength. Okay, where is that relic? What up, Savakis? How's it going? All I see at the top of my chat is in honor of Big Calf Energy.
Are you not entertained?
That's right.
Are you not entertained?
Second red ring. Well, it certainly does a lot of damage. Last vacation day.
Now that's a lot of damage!
What am I missing here? What am I missing here? What did this have something? It did have a lot of fire resistance. Huh. Honestly, except for the fire, everything else is okay. Yeah, 12 vitality, that's it. Yeah, I had the 12 vitality, and then honestly, yeah. No, I'm not gonna put it on, but yeah, that's. Okay. Well, it's not worth it for the armor shred. Okay, fire shred. Two vitality. I was hoping to get a 2-for-1 special. Okay. Well, poison. Poison res is arguably more important. Poison, and I mean cold is pretty common. Hold up. But we got a way of fixing this. Alright, so if I want more health, I can use this. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Respec. I only have 15 on my all res, so if I can get a max 20, we'll be good. We don't need this anymore. Just out of curiosity, I don't think there's anything. Chance to apply frailty. We don't need that. Armor. That'll help. Okay, we'll swap this out for critical strike multiplier. And then let's remove these. Okay, here we go. Are you kidding me? All right. It's fine. critical strike avoidance. See you later. See you later. I am not even messing around with it. Okay, let's fight a boss. Your character looks tough, babbling. Yeah, he's a pirate. Ahoy there, matey. Yeah. Oh, get it. Oh. Was that new? Is that 20% attack and cast speed while dual wielding new? I'm just now noticing that. When did that get added? I don't recall seeing that in the patch notes. Was that season 2? This season. I recall seeing they're going to lower the amount of damage taken. It was added in season 2, Milan. Big Red Jedi, you said it was added here in season 3? Yeah, it looks like I was added in season 3. Yeah, I don't recall seeing that in the patch notes. Honestly, I think with all that being said, I am really leaning towards dual wielding with this build. Music banger tonight. I named this one Synthetic Feelings. Is this your final build? I'm trying out the two-handed version. No, it's not my final build this season. I'll probably play a Beastmaster next. Rip. Rip. Yeah, I don't know how many builds I'm going to play this season. Probably a lot. Drop to Cadence Axe too. Excellent. I will say this season I've been spending more time with each build. I've been trying to work out a lot of the kinks. Like in the past, I would do a build a week, and that was all right when I was playing in Legacy. It's been a bit harder in I will say it's been a bit harder here in seasonal. Like every other week, I feel like had the builds have been more like solid. Like Carry On Bleed Hammers, I was very proud to release that after spending 2 weeks with it. I was very proud to be like, here you go, guys. Like, Spellblade has Shatter Strike. That's about it. All the other skills left 8.0.8. That's a while ago. I wasn't even playing back then. Will it launch? I've had to restart the game 3 times today. And it's all due to the same bug. It like bugs out. It thinks I'm in the mono when I'm not. That is a big axe. Holy smokes, man. That thing is massive. Sheesh. All right. All right. I like to do this. Kind of, you know, just see people's names. All right. Oh, of course. Of course it messed up. All right. I get memory VRAM creep on SteamOS, eventually leads to a restart. Is that exclusive to SteamOS repeats, or is that just what you've been noticing and you use SteamOS? I have an idea. It might actually lead to more DPS. Steam Deck has low memory, only 16 gigabytes of RAM. Wait, so that 16 gigabytes of RAM is system RAM and VRAM? Well, hello there. I mean, I guess it makes sense for a handheld, yeah. All right, so here's what I think we should do. I think we're going to use Ignite. All right, let's try that again. So we're giving up 40% critical strike multiplier, which is actually, that's pretty fat. That's like a T6. That's like T6 critical strike multiplier. But I'm hoping with the Ignite chance. Yeah, okay, we're hitting a consistent 20%. We're hitting a consistent 20. I like that. It's definitely I'm not getting enough armor shred. It's because I only have 73. It's fine. 75 is, you know, max. Like 75 is the sweet spot. I'll get a better armor shred. 73 is the low end. I could get it here on my resistances, but I'm not too worried. I could get it here on my idols. I'm not too worried about it. Eventually I will get the better all res. It'll be fine. I'm not tripping. right, great stream today, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and shut things down for right now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and raid Frozen Sentinel, friend of the channel. Raided him yesterday, trying to get them all nice and cozy back in last Epoch land. So say hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't normally stream this long. I think I'm kind of feeling a little thrown off here. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick before I get out of here. See you later. See ya. Yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. Thank you so much for all of the thank you for the gifted subs and everything. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. I'm repeating myself. Whatever. Peace. All right, YouTube. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for the new members. I really appreciate that. Yeah. So hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow.